but I'm scared. I'm just like, what the I'm a mess. I got my sprained ankle.
That's the whole point of this fight. It creates conversation, barbershop conversations, taxi conversations, airplane conversations, and that's what we want. The more people talking about the fight.
The arena turned from loud cheers to a quiet shock and back again in just a few seconds. Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul was sold as a clash of worlds. A great heavyweight was trying to stay on top while a social media star fought for respect. When the final bell rang, the internet went crazy. Videos and opinions were everywhere as people talked about every move. In the hours after the match, both men finally spoke. They were honest and strong in their words. The night was much bigger than just the names on a scorecard. It was a moment that changed boxing forever and left the whole world talking about the outcome.
I think at the end of the day, I'm a kid with a big heart that wants to change the world, disruptor, and I never took no for an answer, and I'm just chasing my dreams, having fun, and living the American dream, really. It's a testament to hard work and every single day dedicating yourself to a craft, pushing through when you don't want to be there, and it all pays off in the long run, and believing in yourself, setting goals that people think are impossible. That's really what my story is all about, and that I hope.
There is a strange quiet that comes after big boxing nights. It is not just silence but a pause before the world reacts. Trainers checked the fighters while doctors did their work. Both teams went back to their rooms to rest. When they finally spoke, their words were very honest. They talked about being tired and gave respect to each other. Joshua's first message was like a man counting what he lost and won. He thought about the missed moves and the rounds that got away from him. Paul's first comment was full of bold talk and real truth. He spoke about the emotions and the loud roar of the crowd. He felt the weight of everyone watching him. Both men said the same thing in the end. They had respect for the big event and love for the fans. They want the fight to be remembered for a long time. They do not want it to be just a simple line on a paper. It was a night that changed everything for both of these men.
For skills, he has a very side-on stance, tries to practice the Philly shell, and I think Jake has a chance that is slim to none.
I really appreciate it.
Well, good.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you very much.
See you guys.
Yeah. Heavyweight of the world!
Yeah, can you get my back? No. For the first week of sparring, I had to get comfortable in there and let things slow down and feel the power out and get the confidence to slip, catch, move.
Before the big fight started, everyone had an opinion and the world was split. Most betting experts and sports analysts said Anthony Joshua was the clear favorite to win. They listed him as the winner on almost every gambling board. This idea was seen across many big sports news sites. On the smart side of sports, CBS experts like Josh Nagel picked Joshua to win. Nagel even said Joshua would win by a knockout or a stoppage. This was because Joshua has fought many great champions and has huge power in his hands. Many viewers on Yahoo Sports also thought Joshua would end the fight very early. They believed his long experience as a heavyweight would give him the lead in the ring. But not everyone agreed with this. Some famous boxers and big stars had a very different view. Tyson Fury is a man who always says what he thinks. He told the public that Paul could land a big punch to change the whole game. He even said he would bet a lot of money on Paul to win. This kind of support from a star like Fury made people think a surprise was possible. Dana White spoke in his usual honest way too. He was a bit unsure about these internet fights, but he respected Paul for being brave enough to fight a real heavyweight. It was a sign that even the bosses of the sport were watching and feeling surprised. Then, there were the men in the ring. Jake Paul had spent years telling the world he would change the rules of boxing. He told everyone he would win, and that Joshua could not knock him out. He said this on big shows and during his media talks. All these different guesses made the fight feel like a movie. When an underdog has people who believe in him and a favorite has the experts on his side, every round feels like a massive event. After the fight was over, the experts did what they always do. They talked about what happened and shared new ideas. They praised the moments that shocked them. Some former world champions said they got the rhythm of the fight wrong. Other pro fighters used the match as a lesson for the future. Amir Khan spoke about the kind of hit that could stop internet boxing for good. He praised Joshua's skill and his old-school power. Other fighters went on social media to talk about the moves and the plans used in the ring. They talked about how the crowd's energy changed everything. It was good to see everyone being so honest. Very few people tried to hide that they were wrong. Instead, they used the fight to talk about the craft of boxing. They talked about how to get ready for a social media star who has worked on his timing. They also spoke about how a veteran like Joshua has to prepare for new kinds of threats. These are the things that can change the minds of judges and the fans.
Well, it's very tough to say something about Joshua or Jake. I'm waiting for this fight because I'm so excited. But, Jake have a lot of chance to win. And a lot of people think he not, but I believe in Jake. Joshua is the best fighter and have a lot of experience in boxing. He's a heavyweight guy. But Jake improved a lot, and the people need respect both, because it's not everybody have sorry my language, but have a balls for come inside the ring and
Come inside the ring and fight. From the very first bell, the energy was fast and exciting. There were quick moves that showed Paul's strange and aggressive style could actually work. Some rounds looked like perfect heavyweight boxing with long jabs and very heavy power hits. Moments that looked normal on a screen felt huge in person. A small hit made the crowd gasp, and a slip changed the whole round. After it was over, both men spoke with respect about those big moments. Joshua's team talked about his great jabs and strong hits. Paul's team talked about his tough fighting and the confidence he showed in the ring. They proved he belongs with the famous stars even if he started in a different way. Both sides focused on what this fight took out of both men. There was new respect and new questions for everyone. While the fight happened in the ring, it lived forever on the internet. Every big hit and every close call became the main thing people talked about. Millions of people watched the same clips over and over again. Experts and fans fought about the moves for hours. Even a small face Jake made became a big joke online. Both fighters used this social media world to their advantage. They shared raw videos from the back rooms and on the way to see doctors. This made the fans feel like they were part of the secret drama. It made the fight feel real and not just a fake story. The trainers from both sides spoke like experts. Joshua's team talked about how he missed his distance and needed a better guard against weird hits. Paul's team praised his heart and hard work, but said he made mistakes against a pro like Joshua. Both sides spoke about learning for the future. No one made any excuses or tried to look like a hero. They gave clear reasons why things happened. They talked about why rounds changed and how the speed messed up their plans. These notes were like a list of homework for the fighters. They will take these lessons into their next camp to get even better for the next time.
See those big discrepancy in skill. Sometimes the better fighter carries the other fighter, or maybe goes a little easier. Is there any part of you that maybe thinks that way, or are you going in there 100%?
Zero part of me. And it's not even that it's Jake. It's just, do you know, I was actually looking at myself today. I'm a very respectful guy, brought up by a good family, but if I can kill you, I will kill you. That's just how I am. And this is just the job I do, so
This fight moved big money. Betting markets changed fast during the match and over the weekend. Many people looked at the pay-per-view sales while promoters started talking about a rematch right away. News sites like CBS and betting experts changed their odds in real time. This shows that boxing today is both a sport and a huge business for entertainment. TV bosses will be checking their sales and new signups for many weeks. A night full of drama like this is like gold. It pays for future fights. It brings in new fans and can change how much a fighter is worth in one night. While experts talked about skill, the fans talked about what the fight meant. Social media was full of people picking sides and sharing their feelings. Older boxing fans complained that it was just a show. Younger viewers loved seeing a mix of internet stars and real boxing skills. People who do not usually watch boxing admitted they were caught up in the drama of the night. Everyone felt the same way. This was a big moment that people wanted to see for themselves. Both fighters said thank you to the fans in their own messages. They knew that win or lose, the event was only big because people paid attention. Talk of a second fight started in the crowd and never really stopped. For the promoters, this is the best move. Arguments lead to sales, and a rematch is very easy to sell to the world. Both teams were careful not to say yes or no yet. This is a smart move to see how much the fans want another fight. The people who know boxing best say a rematch happens if the first fight leaves many questions. Both men kept the door open, which means the story is not over yet. Not even close. Also, both teams made sure to talk about health in their updates. They said they were being careful and checking everything. These were good reminders that beyond the money and the story, the safety of the fighters is the most important thing. These health updates helped quiet the crazy talk online and made people focus on rest and the next steps. Fights have a way of changing how we see a boxer's story. For Joshua, this night is another part of a long book that has world titles and tough losses. For Paul, it is a big test for a career built on fame and real ring wins. Both men used the word legacy when they spoke. One saw it as a long journey. The other saw it as work that needs to happen right now. Both seem to agree on one thing. Legacy is built on how you react. How they act in the next months in the gym and in the news will matter more than any result. At the end of the night, both fighters spoke with a mix of being humble and being brave. They thanked their teams and promised to go back to the gym soon.
It is that they're talking about is a massive bonus. So for me, I'm not worried about what people think about the integrity side. I'm more worried about, are they talking? And as long as they...
This was a smart choice by both men. This fight between Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul will be remembered for a very long time. People will make videos about it and trainers will teach it in gyms for years. The first words from both fighters were very clever. They talked about what they gave up and what they gained from the ring. They spoke about lessons, respect, and the energy to start the next part of their lives. We do not know if the next step is a second fight or a move for new titles. But one thing is for sure. Both men will be judged by what they do in the future and not just this one night. But what do you think about the result of the fight? And who should Jake Paul fight next to show the world that he is a real boxer? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Stay tuned for all the newest boxing news and updates.